Test 1 2 3. Mic test.
Mic test 1 2 3. Mic test 1 2 3.
Mic test. Test 1 2 3.
For the North Shore Mustangs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the North Shore Mustangs. The head coach of the Mustangs is Willie Gaston. And introducing the opposing team, the Uncle.
Well, good evening and welcome to Galena Park ISD Stadium for week 4 of high school football with district game number 1, Carl, between the North Shore Mustangs and the Humboldt Wildcats.
These two teams undefeated 23 6A play And we've got 2 games at 23-6A, all 4 undefeated teams. North Shore play Humble and Atasco playing at C.E. King playing at Atasco at Turner Stadium tonight.
So it's a beautiful night here. The color guards coming on the field. We'll be able to listen to the North Shore Band present the national anthem. When we come back after that, Carl will give us some keys to the game. And thank goodness we have monitors tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Your U.S. Flag Cadet Lieutenant Colonel is Bate Zay Lee Rayo. The Texas Flag Cadet First Lieutenant Emily Toscano. First Rifle Cadet Staff Sergeant Cameron Sanders. And Second Rifle Cadet Staff Sergeant Estrella Cruz.
Great job by the North Shore Band. Tonight's pregame show brought to you by Texan GMC Buick. We hear you. Carl, if you got a chance before the captains come on the field, tell us some keys to the game tonight.
Robert Murphy, in his second year head coach of the Humble Wildcats, they want to play keep away from the North Shore offense. They want to keep North Shore's offense off the field. Wildcats must tackle better, and they have to put pressure on the North Shore quarterbacks. North Shore side, interim coach Sean Wynn, Willie Gaston will serve his first of 2-game suspension tonight. North Shore will hopes to win the turnover battle. Offense has to be good on third down. They have to create turnovers on defense, and they also have to be great on special teams.
The captains for Humble, Marcus Borda, number 2, Jalen Lolicio, number 33, and Demoy Carr, number 44. For North Shore, number 6, Sanchez, number 9, Farrakhan Jr., number 19, Cedric Henderson, and the fourth one's Jacoby Isom. And we'll see who wins the toss. So Humble won the toss.
They're going to defer.
And they're going to defer and let North Shore's offense hit the ground running. North Shore averaging around 400 yards per game on offense, and the defense for Humble allowing exactly 243 yards. Same with their offense, 243 yards. So I don't believe that Humble's played the opponents that North Shore's played in the first 3 games.
They definitely have it. North Shore's had 3 quality opponents, and they've overcome a bad performance at Crowley the second week of the season. They really played well the bounce-back game with Westfield 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Humble has played Tomball Memorial, won 29-17. Klein Forest, they won 22-7. And then last week they beat George Ranch 24-22. So not quite the same as North Shore's 3.
North Shore opened up the season with a huge win over Dallas South Oak Cliff, and then played at Crowley and played, quite honestly, the 5 turnover game and played about as bad as they could and still won 28-13.
We got Kenny Mullins up here with the binoculars, and we got a monitor in the middle. I don't believe Carl will have any trouble with the Humble jerseys. It's the North Shore jerseys, and luckily we know their players better, so we should be able to give you the right player who catches the rock or runs the rock.
If we don't know, we're going to flip a coin.
Yeah, we'll just call out somebody. Y'all won't see him either. So here's the kickoff. Good kicker for Humble. He was kicking 50-yard field goals and warm-ups.
Ball goes out of the end zone. They're going to bring it to 25. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Mustangs up front start Isom, Green, Hayes, Fields, and Fields.
Chris Cornell was the kicker on the kickoffs. So North Shore coming out with Bailey and Hardiman.
Trips.
Yep, I'm going to check the monitor. Trips to the left.
They're going to take the ball on the right hash.
They got DeBlanc along with Farrakhan and I believe Barnes on the left side. Then they put DeBlanc in motion. 6-man front. Handoff to Hardiman. Right up the middle. Good handoff and good run. Gets 8 yards.
Jalen Fields with a big block. Going to pick up 8. 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs.
Tackle by Carr.
2 yards to go. Mustang.
Nice way to start a ball game. Give it to your back. Hardiman comes into the game with 221 yards, 6.7 carries, 3 touchdowns on the year for DeAndre. Bailey looking, got time, and now he's flushed. He's going to get sacked. Going to lose about 4 yards, gets sacked by DeMoy Carr, along with
Going to actually lose 2. 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs.
Dalen Grant. So 3rd down. Bailey had all kind of time, but nobody open. Humble with a 4-3, 4-2, 5, but backs. Hands off. Nope, Bailey keeps it. Goes around the left side, picks up about 7 yards, gets the first down for North Shore.
Picks up 6.
Tackle by Patrick Long, their leading tackler.
North Shore on the ball quick.
Now they're going with a 4th. They're playing a different defense, 3, 4, and 4. And off to Hardiman, he's around the right side. And just holding on for a tackle is Baxter.
Baxter makes a touchdown-saving tackle. Mustangs will move the ball all the way to the Wildcat 47.
He did, Carl. There wasn't anybody on that right side to go with Hardiman.
16-yard pickup for DeAndre Hardiman. Another 1st down for the Mustangs.
North Shore, 5 men up front with an H-back.
Jordan Fields with the clearing block.
Man in motion. Here is Bailey looking to his left. Throws a wide open at the 35 down to the.
That's Dion DeBlanc.
DeBlanc with 11 catches for 118 yards. No touchdowns for DeBlanc. That might change, Carl, tonight.
Picks up 25. Dion DeBlanc on the reception.
Ball being spotted at the 23-yard line.
One back, one H-back. Hardiman hands off, goes a little to the left, gets inside the 20 to about the 16.
Isom with a clearing block.
Picks up 8. He really didn't look like he was going very much. Long on the tackle, but he just kept churning those legs. Picks up 8 yards.
Hardiman already 31 yards on 3 carries.
2nd and 2, you can just about do anything here. 6-man front for North Shore, who wants to establish the run early. Bailey options to Hardiman. Hardiman gets a first down, I believe, down to around the 12. Picks up 5 yards.
Fourth first down for North Shore.
North Shore started on their 25. It is 8:42 left in the first quarter. No score so far. Bailey in the shotgun, 1st and 10. He keeps it, tucks in, dives into the 7-yard line. 6-yard carry for Bailey. That's Bailey's first run, other than the quarterback.
Had a 6-yard carry, and that picks up 6 more.
2nd and 3. Tight formation this time for North Shore. 8 on the front line. 1 back. Hardiman on the right side gets through, slips into about the 2-yard line, picks up a first down. 5-yard carry.
Jalen Fields with the seal block.
Tackled on the play by Lacelio.
Goes to the 2, 1st and goal, 5th first down for North Shore.
That's Bailey, I believe. Bailey gets his touchdown.
2-yard touchdown run.
Bailey, who came in with 135 rushing yards, picks up his 2nd touchdown of the year. That was easy, Carl. North Shore's got a few kids that are sick this week, so we're expecting some of the 2nd string to play early. Soto, we believe.
It's 87.
And the kicker is Campos.
Campos with the kick.
He's a sophomore.
High school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies. Our stats tonight are brought to you by theathleticsdepartment.com. They are a full-service provider of high school and college teams. Coaches and athletic directors can contact them for more information. Carl, give me a drive summary.
The Mustangs on their initial possession go 75 yards, 10 plays, take 4:27 off the clock. Caleb Bailey, 2-yard touchdown run. Campos kick, extra point kick, good. North Shore leads 7-0, 7:33 left in the first quarter.
You can follow athleticsdepartment.com on Facebook and Twitter. They're now signing up softball and baseball teams for the spring of 2025. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Cuts back. It was fielded by Michael Henry. Gets to about the 30.
The return, number 32, Amari Dimerson on the tackle. First down.
Who kicked that off, do you know?
Ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
We're going to believe that it was Campos. I believe that
The Wildcats, Tristan Bernard, quarterback, a stud running back, and all athlete MacArthur Baker in the backfield.
Baker, 332 yards with 6 touchdowns. Gets the rock, as Carl said. Goes left, dives forward for about a 2-yard gain.
Baker quarterback a lot last year for the Wildcats.
Give a shout out to Judge Joe Stevens tonight. Joe, thank you for your sponsorship of Galena Park Athletics and all that you do in the North Channel area. Joe always is either here or listening. He might be upstairs tonight. A lot of folks got their Free Willie shirts on tonight as Willie Gaston is missing the first 2 games of district play.
Baker picks up 3, 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats.
3 receivers line wide right, hands off. Baker tries to cut back through. Man, he wasn't too far from going to the house.
He's a slick customer. He ain't going to arm tackle that guy.
Humble averaging 243 yards on offense. And
picks up 10, first down for the Wildcats.
Needless to say, Baker usually gets about 150 of that, doesn't he?
Or more.
And we had a penalty after the play, during the play, of face mask.
It's going to be a 15-yard add-on. North Shore's first penalty.
So do they get two first downs there? I don't quite understand that rule. It seems like a continuation, but Carl's the stats guy, so.
Going to mark it all the way down to the North Shore 43-yard line.
Inside.
With the massive penalty, second first down.
Mustang territory, as Carl said earlier, both these teams 3-0. We hadn't said that many times to open up district play.
Humble's best team since 2019 when they went 10-3.
Yeah, before 2019, the last time they had made the playoffs was 2010. Both of those times they went to Regional 3, the
Region 3 finals.
Yeah, third game and lost. Almost a fumble there, it looked like, but it was a dive play for Baker. Picks up 3. In the past, Carl, North Shore's been pretty tough to run against. They've only been giving up about 151 yards this year, and most of those yards have been late and
in the fourth
air.
quarter.
Yep. North Shore scored 113 points so far this year. They've given up only 16, and most of those have been in the fourth quarter.
Mop up time. 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats.
6:01 left in the first quarter. North Shore leading 7-0. Rolling out the pass, going deep. There should be interference on the offense. Let's see what happens.
They're both struggling, fighting each other off for the ball.
If he calls that defensive pass interference, that's just a bad call. He was throwing to Vincent Kermon, but he grabbed Sanchez. It was all over him, mugging him. Let's see what they call.
Pass interference on the offense.
That's the right call. Good job. I've seen muggings in New York Central Park. Didn't look that bad. Another shout out to another longtime sponsor, North Shore Rotary. I love the Rotary Club. I love all that they do in the community. They give scholarships. They support all kind of athletics. They are one of the best, if not the best, Rotary Club in all of the United States, but definitely in Texas. And we thank the Rotary Club for their sponsorship of Galena Park Athletics. Look forward to seeing y'all guys soon, and ladies. Here's a handoff, no keeper. Tristan Bernard decided to keep it himself, and he probably wished he would have handed it off to Baker.
Picks up 1. It's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Wildcats.
Tackled by Neely. 5:34 left in the first quarter. North Shore leading 7-0. Give a shout out to our wonderful production crew upstairs who provides us with great photographs and does a great job of keeping us informed.
Those students keep getting better with the live stream every week. Humble's going to want to take a timeout. 5:05 left in the first quarter. North Shore 7, Humble Wildcats 0.
The video crew is led by Joshua Ricks. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
It's time to live up to your promise. Have you heard about the Promise at Sanjack Scholarship? The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for qualifying students.
What's up, family? Dropton Jackson here at J. Jackson Lobsters, where trust is our foundation. We will fight for you every step of the way. Our passion is your justice. So, hey, if you're injured or hurt in an accident, please give us a call today.
Gives me time to thank Harris County Commissioner Precinct 2, Adrian Garcia. Anytime you talk about Joe Stevens and the Rotary, you got to talk about Adrian Garcia and all that he does in the North Channel area. And Commissioner Garcia represents this area well, and we thank you for your service, and we especially thank you for your sponsorship of Galena Park football.
After the Wildcats pass interference, they're facing 3rd and 16 from the North Shore 49-yard line.
Bernard in the shotgun, looking, pressured a little bit, still rolling. Now he is in the yikes mode, and they're anybody within 20 yards. He's out of the box. He got it past the line of scrimmage, but they're in the white jersey anywhere.
That's all you got to do. Pass it past the line of scrimmage and have to get out of the tackle box. 4th and 16. Avila was about to kick his first punt of the contest.
Let's see who the punter is.
Avila's been the punter. He's also the talented kicker.
Avila?
Yeah.
Takes his time. Line drive caught at the 15 and spun off.
33-yard punt. 3-yard return.
We might have a jersey switch, Carl. The punter, Avila, is not wearing 85 tonight, so we'll have to go down and ask the Humble who the
33 on the first punt. North Shore second possession, 4:43 left in the first quarter. North Shore scored on the first possession, 7. North Shore 7, Humble 0.
North Shore on their second drive starts at their 23, up 7-0, as Carl said.
Start at the 18.
18. Why'd I have the 23 down? Handoff. He's going to break one tonight, Carl.
He about broke that one.
He really did, about 7 yards for Hardeman. You can just see he's getting in the secondary, and he's wanting to light them up.
The Lions doing an excellent job with their blocks again up front. Isom, Green, Hayes in the field. Jalen and Jordan Fields, men in the right guard and right tackle for the Mustangs.
Quick pass. That's a long pass across the sidelines to get 3 or 4 yards. That was Farrakhan. Picks up another first down.
Farrakhan picks up 6. 6th first down for the Mustangs.
You can get connected with Legacy Sports Network by checking out all of our social media pages. You can find us on Facebook at LSN Sports. On X, known as Twitter, we are at Legacy Sports. And on Instagram, we are Legacy Sports Network. Legacy Sports Network, building a legacy one game at a time. Another first down. There's 6th for the Mustangs. Quick toss again and again.
That's Caleb DuBon.
That might have lost a yard, Carl.
As Rick said, that's going to lose one. 2nd and 11 for the Mustangs.
So we do have a new kicker tonight. His name is Flores. He was an add-on for this game, so get Carl to put that in his stat package. You'll have to go down there, Carl, and see what his first name is.
Got to introduce ourselves to him. Flores, 33-yard punt for the Wildcats. 2nd and 11 for the Mustangs.
Twice they tried that. Now Bailey has time, wants to go deep, throws it short, and he pushes off. And how do you describe that play? He pushes off, catches the ball, and then falls down. And that is Dorian Barnes. I think he was trying to turn around so he could go to the house.
I think he was going to take it there.
He underthrew, right? And he had to come back, and the defender never saw the ball. Kind of body checked him.
Picks up 45-yard line, 7th first down for North Shore.
Big pass, underthrown. Bailey with Hardiman. Hardiman cuts back right, then back up the middle. And jukes and jives, get down to about the 15, picks up 11. Tackled on the play by Johnny Smith.
8th first down for Mustangs.
United Community Credit Union, Be United, is our title sponsor, and we thank them for their sponsorship and their 3 locations in the North Channel and up in little part of Humble up on West Lake Houston Parkway. Quick pass left side over through his receiver, which Dion DeBlanc.
That's Bailey's first miss. Bailey now 4 of 5 passing for 74 yards.
Thank the guys upstairs: Para, Torres, Yanez, Woolridge, Maxi, Villegas, Carlos, Caballo, Sanchez, Guerra, Iraheta, Gonzalez, Ramirez, Castillo, Bedford, Hernandez, and Ayala. I know I'm butchering the one, so maybe they can tell me how to do that. So Bailey keeps the ball, and then did he toss?
Late toss. Late pitch.
It was a forward pitch, I think. Let's see what they do here. Maybe we can get a replay on that.
As long as he's behind the line of scrimmage, he can pitch it either way. If he pitches it forward and it's not caught, it's an incomplete pass.
Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Maybe don't have time.
Going to pick up 9.
So he must have lateraled it behind. That was an ugly play. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what Bailey dials up here. Man in motion. Bailey usually keeps this. Hands off to Hardiman. He dives. He might get in. Gets down to about the foot line. No signal.
It's going to be short. 1st and goal inside the 1, as Rick said. Picks up 5.
Telling you right now, if Hardiman stays in the game, which he might not if they build up a big lead, he's breaking one tonight.
He's about broke 2 already.
So they're going to give it to him and let him get another touchdown run. Bailey kept it on the last time. Hardiman in for the 1-yard touchdown run. Hardiman, his 4th touchdown of the season, a 1-yard touchdown run. Puts North Shore up.
Hardiman now 9 carries, 63 yards, first touchdown of the night.
His 4th on the season. Hardiman averaging 6.7 yards per game, 221 yards coming in tonight. He's going to get 100 easy if he stays in.
Campos in for a 2nd extra point kick.
Here's the snap. Kick is up, and Campos drills it through. So the score is 14-0. You're watching North Shore football. You're watching on Legacy Sports Network.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breast. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thieves, another athletics department drive summary, please, sir.
The Mustangs go 82 yards, 9 plays, take 4:18 off the clock. DeAndre Hardiman, his first score of the game. This one from a yard. Campos extra point good. North Shore now leads 14-0, 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
Challenge Office Products is a homegrown family business with local and national distribution. Since 1988, Challenge Office Products has successfully established a diverse base of loyal customers. Their team is experienced and committed to providing creative solutions for all of your office needs. Visit them on the web at challengeofficeproducts.com. Kick to about the 15, taken there by Henry, and he goes sideways. Michael Henry fielded it at the 15 or 16 and went backwards, Carl.
He just looked like he was in a circle. Stayed at the 15. Wildcats will start with their second possession at their own 15-yard line. 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, how about those Astros?
Them Astros, another Western Division title.
4 in a row, and I was sweating bullets on Tuesday night doing the game, and then I should have known not to do the Wednesday afternoon game. I gave 6 errors, the most I've ever given in any ball game, 4 to one guy. I guarantee you I'm not getting a Christmas card from Whitcomb.
Yeah.
First and 10 from the 15 with 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. North Shore up 14-0 after Humble deferred. Hands off up the middle, and I love his running back. He just
really
busted
good
forward. He only got about 2 yards. But let's give him 3.
That's gonna be the end of the first quarter.
So as Carl said, 14-0. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. We'll be right back after this commercial.
At J. Jackson Law Offices, we firmly believe in treating our clients like family, where dedication to your cause is our promise. So hey, if hurt or injured in a wreck, please give us a call today.
Back here at Galena Park ISD Stadium, Texas GM Buick has the best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs and vans in the greater Houston area. They also have state-of-the-art service facility, and they will come to you. Texan GMC Buick offers mobile service and valet pickup. Shop or schedule an appointment at TexanGM.com. Texan GM Buick, we hear you.
That's a 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats.
Screen set up to the running back, Baker, maybe a yard. Man, Tristan Bernard almost threw that from the end zone.
Picks up 1, as Rick said, 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats.
Humble with 2 first downs in the same play. Carl with athleticsdepartment.com informed me, Rick, that you got a first down, then they got another 15, and that's 2 first downs.
All in the same play. 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats.
Bernard came in with 197 yards passing, looking over the middle, and he telegraphed who he was throwing to. And I'll tell you right now, Devin Sanchez wanted that ball. It was thrown to Corey Thomas, who has 5 catches. They're going to punt.
Flores back in to punt for the Wildcats.
Yeah, we knew we had a new punter. The number of the punter, we can tell you, is 78.
Flores.
And we know it's Flores, but he's an add-on. And somehow he didn't make the roster sheet. What a shock in high school sports. I believe that's Farrakhan back to receive it about his 45-yard line. The previous kicker had been averaging 42 yards. Bad snap. He gets hammered.
When
no penalty, right?
Yeah, when it hits the ground, he's live.
He just got tattooed.
Flores did a good job of getting that after dropping the bad snap.
I don't know, Devin Sanchez hit him or?
Flores does a good job, gets the punt off
I think Devin Sanchez. I'm not sure who tackled.
26,
No, that was Chris Thomas who hit him.
26-yard punt for Flores.
So North Shore gets it at the 47 of Humboldt, already leading 14-0 with 10:52 left in the half.
North Shore's third possession, scored on the first two.
It looks like Chris Thomas stayed in the game. Bailey looking, throws sidearm, hits his receiver who comes back to the ball. He's going to get a block.
Beyond the block.
Great pass and a great first down.
Picks up 30 yards down to the 17.
Look at the replay how Bailey throws this ball. He throws it kind of sidearm. Well, he just kind of tossed it over to him. DeBlanc came back and
DeBlanc did a great adjustment.
He did make a great adjustment, Dion DeBlanc. You know, his brother has more yards than he does, so that might have been a contention in
the DeBlanc household.
Yep, and we got a timeout. Did they tell us?
And it hits.
First down and 10 at the 17-yard line.
10th first down for the Mustangs.
After a huge play by DeBlanc, Dion. Little toss to DeBlanc. Gets a little running room, and we got a flag, and that's going to be a block in the back, and that 4-yard run is coming back. That was a bad block by Dorian Barnes. Well, they called it holding. Oh, they're going to call it on the interior on Isom.
That was a multiple choice foul right there.
Well, I saw the end, and it looked like the flag was thrown right at him, but it's going back all the way to the 24-yard line. Spot foul.
So 3-yard pickup down to the 14, 10-yard mark off. So it'll be 1st and 17 for the Mustangs.
Thomas, go ahead. Sorry.
Mustangs' second penalty for 25 yards.
Thomas in the backfield with Bailey. We're going to see some Cindric. We're going to see here's a quick pass.
Cameron Smith.
That was his first catch of the night.
Down to the 19, 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 12 for the Mustangs.
I was going to say, Carl, we're going to probably see a lot of the other Caleb on the roster tonight.
Caleb Maryland, the backup quarterback.
Bailey looking sharp tonight. I think Carl said he's missed one pass.
109, 6 of 7 passing.
So 2nd and 12. Bailey looks left, quick pass. Kicked over. Oh, man, is that a penalty or threw that to Barnes? I thought that might be a horse collar.
Hard tackle.
He got smacked. I think they're talking about it. No flag. Not sure why.
Picks up 4 yards. 3rd and 8 for North Shore.
Sean Wynn might want to know. There's a personal foul. Okay. I didn't know what he grabbed.
It'll be half the distance. It'll be automatic first down.
Is that 11 first downs already?
That's 11 first downs.
That's amazing for the Mustangs. So now it's 1st and goal from the 7. Who's going to get the rock here?
First and goal. It's multiple choice.
Bailey might just keep the rock. Let's see what Mr. Bailey does. Got a man in motion. Got 7 men up front. Bailey looking. Got a man open in the corner. I believe that is the brother, Kendrick DeBlanc, with his second touchdown.
7-yard pass.
So that's a 7-yard touchdown pass to the other brother, Kendrick. And that's his second reception of the year.
Actually, his second reception
touchdown,
tonight.
I'm sorry.
No, his second catch of the night.
Yeah, second touchdown pass. He had 5 coming in tonight. We got a little problem on our extra point. I think we're missing a guy. He's over having a Whataburger or something. Now we get him in there. 12 seconds left. They better hurry or they're going to have to use a timeout to kick an extra point.
Jorge Campos in for his 3rd extra point.
I won't tell you who that was. The point is up and good. So it's 21-0 here at Galena Park ISD Stadium with 9:04 left in the first half. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
Here at J. Jackson Law Offices, we ensure that our clients' rights and interests are protected with integrity and dedication. We aim to provide our clients with equal access to justice. So if you hurt or injured in a wreck, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies. Give me that drive summary, MrAthleticsDepartment.com.
After North Shore defense forces a punt, North Shore goes 47 yards in 5 plays. Kendrick DeBlanc, 7-yard pass from Caleb Bailey. Campos' kick is good. North Shore now 21-0. 9:04 left in the second quarter.
Campos kicking off. Doesn't quite have the leg of Cruz, or this time we got a different back running it. That is Borda. So Humboldt, who has 2 first downs but has punted their last 2 possessions, gets the ball. Let's see, they're going to spot it at the 25. We think he missed the extra point to make it 20-0. We'll check. We thought both referees raised their hands up here in the booth.
Scoreboard says 20-0, so we'll check it.
We will check it to make sure. Bernard under center. 2 backs this time, so maybe they're going to try to run the ball more. Hands off for a straight dive play for about 7 yards. Baker on the carry.
Picks up 5.
He's a good back, good looking back.
He is a great back. Nobody's going to arm tackle that young man.
Yeah. They don't give us the size. He is a senior.
He's not tall, but he has been lifting some weights.
Okay, they've corrected the scoreboard now. It is 21. I saw both arms go up, but they got it right now. 21-0. So here's a handoff again to Baker. He maybe gets a yard, brings up 3rd down. North Shore Mustang, Carl, over the years, I mean lots of years, made the playoff 30 straight years. They've been hard to run against.
They definitely have.
Ever since Coach Amon got here and Coach K.
Up front, Darva Waters, Neely Henderson, linebackers Holland, Ross, and Christian are the backers for the Mustangs tonight.
Yep, and Sean Wynn, who is the defensive line coach,
is the interim coach for Coach Gaston.
He's got to be happy with the job they're doing so far with Baker. Third down, dropping about 8 yards, getting chased, and he fumbles, picked up and ran back.
16-yard fumble return.
Recovered by Ross. Watch this. He goes back about 7 yards, gets chased by Ross, knocked out by Ross,
Picks up
and picked
16.
up by Ross.
And Ross is celebrating on the sideline.
How long was that run?
16 fumble return.
I'm pretty sure that we've watched all 3 games, and I'm very confident that's Ross's first touchdown of the year.
He's still celebrating.
Good for him. He's one of the leading tacklers for the Mustangs and provides great leadership. Charlie Ross, linebacker, came in with a leading tackler of 23 tackles. That time he gets a tackle and
It's tackle for
touchdown.
loss and a fumble return.
So your score after the extra point is now 28-0. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
It's time to live up to your promise. Have you heard about the Promise at Sanjack Scholarship? The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for qualifying students.
Greg Blunt, Carl Thies back here, scored 28-0, 7:15 left in the first half.
Our middle linebacker, Charles Ross, with a 16-yard fumble return. Campos kick good. 7:15 left in the second quarter. North Shore now leads 28-0 over the Humboldt Wildcats.
Family owned and operated Top Dog Fireworks has 14 locations in the greater Houston area. Go to topdogfireworks.com to find a location near you. Top Dog Fireworks supports the community and wishes the local high school athletes the best of luck. Make memories and strive for your goals. Top Dog Fireworks. Say it with a boom. The one over here in North Shore benefits the North Shore High School. So about a couple months you can go buy some fireworks and support the school as you're buying them.
And do it with a boom.
Say it with a boom.
Say it with a boom.
Gets the kickoff return and returns it across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they had a fumbled pass. And as Carl so aptly told us about Mr. Ross. So Humboldt, after getting 2 first downs on their first possession, all in one play, as Kenny Mullins said, me and him both learned that you can get 2 first downs in one play, and Carl says you can get more than that. So
If you have multiple personal fouls.
Yep. So 1st and 10 with 7:05 left. We got a pre-snap penalty or a timeout. Illegal procedure.
Humble's third penalty for 23 yards.
Our title sponsor is United Credit Union, Be United. Let you know they've been around a lot longer than I have in the North Channel area. They have an office in Galena Park. They have one on Normandy, and they have one up on Westlake Houston Parkway. Go by and tell them Rick and Carl said hello. Be United. Handoff straight to his right. He's going nowhere after the penalty. That is Baker. Baker might need an ice pack at halftime.
He might need an ice pack now.
Jackson on the tackle.
Actually loses one. 2nd and 16 for the Wildcats. Baker
Monty Jackson listed as a second team defensive tackle.
Baker now 7 carries for 24 yards.
Sends off to Baker again. He gets smacked on the right-hand side. Great open field tackle by Elijah Holland.
Loses 2 more, 3rd and 18.
Holland is the linebacker on the right side. He shot the gap. He did a great job. North Shore in a 4-3 defense, playing a mano-a-mano.
In the secondary tonight for the Mustangs, Pringle, Sanchez, Taylor, and Chance Calicut.
And a lot of others. I heard Chance Calicut might be sick tonight, so I don't know if he's out there, or I can't tell with these numbers. 3rd down.
18 to go.
They're blitzing, and he's throwing it up for Mercy. Now they have a flag, 2 flags, so I guess they're going to call him for something. Both back judges and linemen called, I don't know if that was a field goal. Was the ball catchable?
I don't think so, but they may have been calling defensive holding. That's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
It'll called pass interference.
It'll be a 1st down. Moves the ball up to the 38-yard line. 3rd first down for the Wildcats.
2 by penalty.
North Shore's 3rd penalty for 40 yards.
1st and 10, as Carl said. I'm not sure the ball was catchable. I don't know if it has to be.
It does have to be.
Humboldt has 4 receivers lined like an elevator or escalator. Throws out and
threw it between them.
Yeah. Throwing to Corey Thomas. That's 2 primary receivers, Deem and Thomas. Deem with 6 catches, Thomas with 5. Have they had any completions so far?
They had a one-yard completion to Baker for 1 yard. They were 1 of 4 passing for 1 yard.
That was the running back. Baker's in the backfield, hands off to him on the right side. And I think that was Mr. Ross again. He's going to lose 5 yards. I wonder what Ross had for lunch.
He needs to eat that next week.
He might have had some Wildcat stew.
North Shore was lined up off sides.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to save them a 4-yard loss. They're going to mark off 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 5. They're going to move the ball up to the 43-yard line.
How many penalties is that for the first half?
North Shore's 4th penalty for 45.
Yeah, they're going to have to clean that up when they play
Kingwood next week.
Well, yeah, they got a tough schedule with coming up down the road. Next week we're in Humboldt Turner Stadium playing Kingwood. There's an open pass, receiver, and I think it was fumbled. Let's see what they're going to show here. It's completed to Saxton. I think he made a football move and he got hit from the defensive back covering the other receiver. Tackled by Pringle. Carl, what do you think?
I think it was a good catch, and they separated the ball, and North Shore covered it.
I think that's a fumble.
They're going to rule him down on. Going to rule the catch
what
good.
He said.
Says the catch is good. They're going to move it up to the North Shore 46-yard line, 3-yard pickup.
So they're not quite to midfield with 4:15 left, and they're going for it. They have 3 backs. Now they might call a timeout. What are they discussing here?
It actually should be 3rd down because they had a 5-yard penalty on 2nd down, but the down box moved it to 3rd down.
Yep.
And I'm sure that's what the Elmore coaches are saying. It should be 3rd down, not 4th down.
I think they brought in 2 offensive line to line up in the backfield along with the running back. How do you lose track of downs?
That's the reason they have got experienced guy on the down box.
Saw an umpire the other night lose track of balls. Third
corrected.
down. Yep, good call, Carl. That's why he's simply the best. Best color man in all of Houston, Texas, and probably all of Texas. High demand, Carl Thies is. Third down. Hand off to the deep back after they brought in the meat. I believe he's going to be close to a first down. Did you see the backfield there? It
Yeah.
was
There's,
triple decker, looked like a Whataburger hamburger.
picks up 2, fourth first down for the Wildcats.
That one they earned. You ever had a triple meat Whataburger, Carl?
Have not. That was what that play was right there.
I mean, it was stacked up. I didn't see any cheese, mayonnaise, or lettuce, or onions, or tomatoes, but
That was-
man,
the Wendy's, there's the beef.
I saw the beef.
Baker liked all that beef in front of me.
I'm just wondering if my buddy Sonny Lopez is in the Philippines watching or listening. It's morning time over there. He's usually on. First down. You got to love North Shore football if you wake up on an island however miles it is from now and want to listen to us two. God bless you.
Picks up 2, second and 8 for the Wildcats.
He just texted me. Good morning from the Philippines. Let's go Mustangs. Second down with 2:27 left. North Shore 28-0. Quick toss over here to Saxton. Man, the Mustangs defense is fired up. Great play by Devin Sanchez.
Saxton loses that 2 gain. 3rd and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 48-yard line.
Sanchez, senior, 6'3", 180, going to Ohio State. He is the man. Got a timeout on the field. I believe that's a North Shore timeout. And we're going to take it with them. Our score 28-0 North Shore over the Wildcats. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. Gives me a chance to do a commercial with the idea that you can do as my friend Sonny is doing in the Philippines. You can follow us on Legacy Sports Network, lsnsports.com. You can go to social media. On Facebook, you can find us at LSN Sports. On Twitter or X, we are at legacysports.net or Legacy Sports Net. And on Instagram, we're Legacy Sports Network. Legacy Sports Network, we're building a legacy one game at a time. Carl, it's been all Mustangs over the Wildcats tonight.
Bernard now 3 of 6 passing for 2 yards.
Well, he's just been absolutely unable to go over the middle of the field. And his out patterns have not gone too well. He's another pass. That time he throws downfield. That's going to be a first down, I believe, to Dean.
Dean does a great job coming back.
He did. Let's see where they mark it. Another timeout by North Shore. I think that's a first down by the spot.
Stanley, their leading receiver. It's right at the mark.
Yeah, Stanley Deem. Let's see what they're going to call it here. We got a timeout on the field. And you're watching Legacy Sports Network on LSN Sports.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies, they did give him a first down there, Carl.
10-yard catch, another first down, 5th first down for the Wildcats, 1:31 left of the half.
got that triple package in there now.
The beef in there again.
The Whataburger special. Hands off after a fumble snap. And he's going to lose 2 yards is Baker. All right, explain something to me, Mr. Know Everything. Why do you bring in the beef and then you run the running back away from the beef?
I can't answer that.
All right.
I can't answer that. I won't make anything up.
So they brought in Jalen Lolicio, and then they also brought in Tamir Askew. Both of those gentlemen, I'd like to follow them through a football hole.
2nd and 15 for the Wildcats.
Now they don't know how they're going to line them up.
42 seconds left in the half.
My guess is they're going to run right here. Another blocking, going deep. Almost a great catch. I believe if I was going to throw, I would throw somewhere other than Devin Sanchez.
3rd and 15 for the Wildcats. Now 33 seconds left in the second quarter.
He was targeting Borda against Sanchez. If you're quarterbacking, you kind of got to know where he is, right?
And if you throw an incomplete pass here, you're going to give North Shore
33 seconds left. Didn't they call another timeout? They might have just one.
I think the other one's injured. North Shore has 2 timeouts and Humble's got 2 left. Now Humble's going to use a timeout. They got 1 left. 33 seconds left. Our score, North Shore 28, Humble 0.
Give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors, Judge Joe Stevens and
A new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
What's up, family? Jonathan Jackson here at J. Jackson Lobsters, where trust is our foundation. We will fight for you every step of the way. Our passion is your justice. So hey, if you're injured or hurt in an accident, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies, as I was talking about Judge Joe Stevens. We went to a commercial break, so I'll just talk about him after the commercial break and thank him for his sponsorship. He'll probably go to bed early tonight with a 28-0 lead, so I'm going to talk about Joe at least 2 or 3 times a game.
He may have court tomorrow.
I got to get him early. Rolling to his right, got time, throws a wide open receiver down to the 30 and spins, and that is his Jaharon Wilmore, tight end.
Wilmore, first catch of the night.
5th first down for.
Actually, the 6th first down.
6th first down, and they've earned the last couple.
Down to this 27-yard line, 20-yard pickup.
So we have another timeout on the field. Gives me a chance to talk about the North Shore Rotary. And whatever they're doing in the North Channel area that benefits the students of San Jack and all the high schools. They're so involved in so many things. You go over there and eat their catfish every once in a while, or their crawfish.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I stick with the catfish, but I keep giving them money hoping I win a car. I hadn't won one yet, but I keep sponsoring the raffle. Rolling the dice, is that what they call it?
That's exactly right.
First and 10.
What chance do you have if you don't buy a ticket?
I'll never win one if you don't buy a ticket. Going deep. He got hammered. He threw that over towards the high school, but he got tattooed as he was throwing the ball.
Had 3 of his linemen picking him up, and I think he was seeing stars.
I guarantee you he was seeing stars.
And
did they have a penalty on top of it?
And not Hollywood stars.
You know, if you're going to get a holding penalty, it'd probably be preferred if you got it before the quarterback got
Get
hammered.
mashed.
Well, I grabbed him, but I grabbed him a little late.
Second and 20.
Coming again. And they're going to sack him for about a 5-yard loss. You know, the only thing I can tell you there, Kenny Mullins raises his hands in the air and says, Rick, there's at least 6 of them. So that's the end of the first half with North Shore up 28-0. We'll be back after halftime in about 28 minutes. North Shore 28, Wildcats 0.
Have you heard about the Promise at San Jack Scholarship? The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for high school graduates from the San Jacinto Taxing District. Go to sanjac.edu/promise to submit your pledge and application for a debt-free degree. San Jacinto College, we're changing impossible to I'm possible.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back here at Galena Park ISD. Carl, before the teams come back on the field, give me a couple of summaries here.
Let's see. North Shore 28-0 halftime score. North Shore 203 yards of offense on 21 offensive plays. Caleb Bailey 7 of 8 passing for 116, 1 touchdown. The rushing attack led by DeAndre Hardiman, 9 carries, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. Bailey also adds 5 rushes for 21. Total team rushing 87, 116 passing, 203 yards on 21 offensive plays.
For North Shore leading 28-0. We'll try to give a recap here in a little bit. Kicks off as Humboldt deferred. Fielded down here by Baker. Cuts across the grain, gets to about the 23-yard line or 24. Let's see where they spot it. How many first downs for Humboldt? I have 6.
Six first downs. Humboldt 14 rushing plays for 1 yard. 5 of 10 passing for Bertrand for 32 yards. 33 yards of total offense for Humboldt first half.
Unreal. So they're going to get the ball at the 24 with 6 first downs.
MacArthur Baker rushed 11 times for 21 yards. Team total 14 yards, 14 rushing attempts, 1 yard rushing for the Humboldt Wildcats.
That's a lot of carries for not much production for Mr. Baker. Hands off to Baker again, right up the middle, and loses probably another yard. Tackled on the play by Darville. So almost always, Carl, we see the first team come out to start the second half, and then that's it.
They're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. That's exactly right. North Shore's they're going to give those starters one possession, both offensively and defensively, and then we're going to see a lot of second and third team players with a 4 touchdown lead.
East side on the backs, Mustangs on the legs, and you can't read the numbers. Other than that, perfect uniforms. 3 receivers split wide left. He looks left. Going downfield, got a man open, and he drops the ball. Unbelievable. The defender fell down. He was throwing the ball to Heaton and just didn't catch it.
Didn't catch it. He was kind of watching the North Shore defensive back fall down.
Could have been 28-7 quickly.
Third and just over 10 to go for the Wildcats. Just starting the third quarter, our score, North Shore 28, Humboldt 0.
Third down and 11.
Humble's going to want a timeout.
They're going to take one. First timeout for them of the half with 10:52 left. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
Friday night high school football in Texas is tough, but buying a new car shouldn't be. That's why new car deals are better in Baytown at Community. Community, where everything we do is centered around you.
The North Shore defense starters back in the game. Darville, Waters, Neely, Henderson up front. Linebackers Holland, Ross, Christian. In the secondary, Pringle, Sanchez, Taylor, and Calicut on the back end.
Challenge Office Products is a homegrown family business with local and national distribution. Since 1988, Challenge Office Products has successfully established a diverse base of loyal customers. Their team is experienced and committed to providing creative solutions for all of your office needs. Visit them on the web at challengeofficeproducts.com. Looking back to pass, run out of the pocket, loses 2 more yards, is Bernard. And they're going to be 3 and out and have to punt. And Mr. Farrakhan Jr. is going to be standing around the 40-yard line.
Flores in for his third punt for the Wildcats.
Let's see if they can get this off without any glitches. Good snap. And it's a line drive kick that hits his, I don't think that hit a North Shore guy. I think it line drive that hit a Wildcat.
Hits him at the 36-yard line. Official still talking about it. If he hits his lineman, the North Shore will take possession there. They've got the ball at the 37.
I don't think it hit a North Shore guy, do you?
North Shore player went away from it.
You know, there's no replay, so it's just going to be whatever he saw, but that's a good way to do it, is just kick it and hope it hits a North Shore guy and recover the fumble.
15-yard punt.
I never saw it hit any red uniforms.
The only North Shore guy was getting away from it.
The humble coach over there is kind of hoping it goes his way. First down for North Shore. I didn't think it hit anything. They're going to get it deep in Wildcat territory, somewhere around the 37. So is Bailey back out there? Not showing us a quarterback yet. Who's lined up as? Is it DeBlanc?
No, Maryland.
Yeah,
Caleb
it's
Maryland's
Maryland.
in there. Second team quarterback.
Kenny's giving me signals I can't read.
He's giving you the
Maryland.
run signal.
Yeah.
Hit and run.
So now you got two receivers both sides. Maryland's in the game, didn't even play, looking to throw, and he's got a man open. Threw it low, but I think he still caught it.
That's Farrakhan.
That's Farrakhan. Let's see if we have a holding.
Got holding from the Mustangs. A lot of the second team offensive line, Aranda, Norfleet, Ordon, Phillips, Cone. Second team offensive line in the game. Holding on the first play, first and 20. Backs the ball out to the 47-yard line. North Shore's fifth penalty for 55 yards. First and 20.
First down and forever. They didn't say who it was on, did they? Here's an end around. Gets back to the 40 and down to the 35. Tackled on the play by Stanton.
Farrakhan.
I think there's a horse collar or face mask. That's Farrakhan, right?
Yes.
No, it was 3. Well, no, Farrakhan, you're right.
Farrakhan's going to get back to the.
Did they hold it for North Shore? What'd they do there?
North Shore's backing up.
Kind of recap, North Shore led 7-0 after a 2-run touchdown run by Bailey. Made it 14-0 with a 1-yard touchdown by Hardiman. Then a 7-yard touchdown by Kendrick DeBlanc. It was a pass, 21-0, and then a fumble recovery after he knocked it out of the quarterback's hand by Ross makes it 28-0, and another flag. Unbelievable.
Farrakhan with the 11-yard run, 10-yard penalty on the Mustangs.
With another one right behind it.
False start, third penalty in a row on the Mustangs. They'll back it up to the 49-yard line. It's going to be first and 24 for North Shore.
They're kind of looking like a second team, aren't they?
Yeah. North Shore now 7 penalties for 70 yards. 3 penalties in a row.
3 penalties in the last 30 seconds. 8:51, the clock is running. Maryland looking to throw. Got a man out here on the flat. Gets to the 40, cuts back. Is that Hardiman? Gets all the way to the 40.
Hardiman.
So picks up 10?
No, 11 yards. They were at the 49, back 49.
I didn't ask you, but does North Shore have 11 first downs?
They do.
I'm trying to keep up with you, sir. I want to work someday for athleticsdepartment.com.
Maryland's first completion, 11 yards. Hardiman's first catch.
Still second down.
And 13 to go.
Maryland's going to turn it loose here in a minute. He's going to hand off to Hardiman. Hardiman spins, gets around. I told you he might go. Oh, that's Thomas. I thought that was Hardiman.
Hardiman would have scored if he didn't run into his lineman.
Yeah, that was Thomas.
Thomas down to the 21-yard line. 19-yard pickup, another first down, 12th.
We apologize. We can't see who they are until we get a camera shot because you certainly can't read them from up here.
Thomas, 19 yards on his first carry.
So Maryland takes the snap. He's looking to go downfield. Now he wants to tuck and run, which he will. Splits the two defenders, gets down to about the 10, maybe the 11, picks up 10 yards for another first down.
13th first down. First and
Tell
10
ya,
at the 11.
Maryland can run. He had 13 carries for 98 yards, averaging 7.54, which is a little less than Bailey. He's also 14 for 21 with 172 yards, but no touchdown passes so far this year.
Look for one on this possession.
He's been wanting to go in the end zone. Hands off. Nope. Maryland keeps it. Going to go around. He's going to walk into the end zone.
11 yards.
With 11-yard
another first
touchdown run by Maryland, and that is Maryland's first rushing touchdown of the season. So he has no passing, no rushing, but he got his first rushing.
Jorge Campos in for the extra point kick.
Ball snapped, a little low. Great hold. Kick is good. It's now 35-0 in favor of the North Shore Mustangs here at Galena Park ISD Stadium. 6:35. You're watching Legacy Sports Network.
At United Community, we're more than a credit union. We're here with the financial solutions you need to keep life moving forward, so you can focus less on your money and more on what matters. Unite your financial future at unitedccu.com.
Here at J. Jackson Law Offices, we ensure that our clients' rights and interests are protected with integrity and dedication. We aim to provide our clients with equal access to justice. So if you hurt or injured in the wreck, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies back. I need a athleticsdepartment.com drive summary, sir.
After the Mustangs stop Humble on their first possession, the Mustangs will go 37 yards, 5 plays, take 3:31 off the clock after overcoming 3 penalties. Caleb Maryland, 11-yard keeper. Jorge Campos kicked good. North Shore now 35.
That might go out of bounds. Oh, man, it was touched. It was going to go out of bounds. That might be the only mistake Baker's made tonight. Touches it, and it goes right out of bounds at the 17, I believe. Texan GM Buick has the best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans in the greater Houston area. They also have a state-of-the-art service facility, and now, believe it or not, they'll come to you. Texan GMC Buick offers mobile service and valet pickup. Now, that's what I want, valet pickup. Shop or schedule an appointment at texangm.com we hear you. My wife's going to need a new Buick. Maybe I'll just call Texan GM after trading my Enclave. So here's a handoff on the left side. I think that's a new running back. Ran like a new running back. It is a new running back. It's Aiden Busby, sophomore. They might have wore Baker slap out tonight, Carl.
Busby gets back to the line of scrimmage on his first carry, 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
You know, there are going to be 100 people in the stands, and 50 of them are right down here underneath us.
Under the mic.
Yeah, and they don't have a clue that there's a football game going on. Here's a man in motion. He wanted to pitch, and there was nobody to pitch it to. Ooh.
I think he's going to find somebody to pitch it to on that next one.
He got ran over by a freight train.
Yeah, he's looking at that bus that hit him.
That was Mr. Cedric Henderson that was trying to separate the ball from the gentleman carrying it.
Bertrand loses one, 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats. Bertrand now 4 carries for -8 yards.
Is that 29?
Busby's 29.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the quarterback that.
Yes. Oh, no, that was Bertrand, the quarterback.
Yeah, Bernard.
Yeah.
Bernard looking deep, getting chased out in the yikes mode. Almost intercepted, caught, but he was out of bounds. That's going to be 4th down.
Do it over Coach Murphy's head. 4th and 11.
Robert Murphy in his 2nd year, along with Coach Gaston in his 2nd. So Humble without a first down in the 2nd half. 4:47 left.
Ford's in for his 2nd punt of
They're
the
not
half.
doing the running the clock, Carl. So Farrakhan, I assume, is back deep. He's going to kick that to the sideline. That's probably a good place to kick it, Carl.
That's
Keep it
exactly
away
right.
from Farrakhan.
$18-yard punt out of bounds.
So where did they mark it, Carl? 34?
34-yard line.
Inside territory again. We might have a 3rd quarterback. I can't see the number. Is that Bailey back in there? We can't tell you until we get a picture of him. I think that's Bailey. It looks like Bailey. Bailey taking the snap, looking to throw, gets flustered out of the pocket, skips and skedaddles. Yeah, about 5 yards. They're putting a little pressure on him. 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Actually, Carl is correct, 5 yards. I need to listen to him and not the PA announcer. Two both ways on both sides of the receiving. Another sidearm, and that's Smith to the 20, down to the 10. I believe that's Smith. Farrakhan. Threw it sidearm. So another first down for North Shore.
Down to the 9.
Have you seen him throw like that this year?
Have not.
He just kind of
Flicked it out there.
3/4 flick. And it's hard for me to tell the difference between the 9 and the 3 from up here.
16th first down, 1st and goal, down to the 9-yard line.
Farrakhan is lined up on the 10-yard line on the right side.
Farrakhan, 2nd catch of the contest.
Bailey hands off, and I believe that's Hardiman. It is Hardiman. North Shore with its 14th first down.
Hardiman back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and goal.
Hardeman already has 1 touchdown tonight. You're going to have a tough time for player of the game, my friend.
Yep, but he might have 5 or 6.
Yeah, no domination tonight. It's been spread all over. Hardeman goes to the left side. 3:12 left. Going deep, and that's going to be interference, or it should be. Maybe they're saying it's not catchable. I think he trying to beg a little over there, don't you, DeBlanc?
Dion DeBlanc was begging, but no can do. Not with a 35-0 lead. 3rd and goal.
Say thank you again to Harris County Commissioner Adrian Garcia, Precinct 2. I don't know everything that Mr. Garcia does. I do know that he's a busy man and does a lot of things in different communities around the North Channel area. So thank you, Mr. Garcia, for all that you're doing for our area. Here's another, and that was almost intercepted and probably should have been. Does Bailey have 4 interceptions this year?
Yeah, all in the Crowley game.
Yeah. And he almost had another one right there. Bad decision. They're going to try a kick here for a field goal.
So it's Campos.
I believe it's Campos. See if we can get a shot at the kicker.
Campos.
So Campos is trying a 26-yard field goal. Kick is up. And it no good. It's wide left. So a 26 yard?
26 yard.
So missed field goal. So Humble will get to take over.
First time North Shore does not complete their drive.
2:51. Yeah, they haven't had to punt tonight, have they?
No, they have not.
So family owned and operated Top Dog. I love that name. Has 14 locations in the greater Houston area. Go to topdogfireworks.com to find a location near you. Top Dog Fireworks supports the community and wishes the local high school athletes best of luck. Make memories and strive for your goals. Top Dog Fireworks, say it with a boom. They do support local schools. Scared me to death. I know the one here on I-10 supports the North Shore Band. Handoff on the left side, gets free, and maybe a face mask at the end.
Baker with a great run.
That was a nice run. I thought that was Baker back in there. He ran a lot faster than the last guy.
Picks up 12, largest carry of the game. Now with 33 yards on 13 carries.
And believe it or not, I think that's their first down of the half.
That is correct.
2:23 left. All Mustangs 35-0 after the mixed 26-yard field goal by Campos.
7th first down for the Wildcats.
Hooked it to the left. That's going to be Baker again. No, we really haven't seen Bernard tuck it and run much. It's been throw or pass. How many carries does Bernard have other than yikes?
He said 4 carries, 1 sack.
Yeah.
Picks up 1, 2nd and 9 for the
I
Wildcats.
can't remember him intentionally trying to run it. 3 receivers split wide right.
He had his first was a keeper. He gained 1 yard. And
okay.
Up to that run, he had lost.
He keeps it there. He probably wishes he would have handed it off. Tackled on the play by Brigham.
Back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats.
Brigham listed as the bandit, is that what they call it?
Yeah, bandit.
Corey Brigham. 3rd and 10. 104 left, clock's running, 35-0, all North Shore. Remind you, next week North Shore plays at Kingwood.
Thursday night at Turner.
And Humboldt takes on Channelview next week in the district. 23 6A showdowns. That's going to be a penalty, I believe, against Humboldt. False start. Gives me a chance to give a shout out to United Community Credit Union, our title sponsor. And we just thank them for all the services they provide in the financial industry in the North Channel area. Their slogan is Be United. And they have a store in the bank in Galena Park. They have one in North Shore, and they have one up in Humble. 3rd down and 15. Let's see if Mr. Cross sends the blitz with the second team. He's showing it. They rush 5, going deep. Good coverage on the play. He was throwing the ball to Heaton. So it's a 4th down, and let's try this punting business again.
Flores in for his 5th punt.
Anderson had the coverage for North Shore. So they still have Farrakhan back. This looks like a new punter. I can't tell. He appears to be a new punter. It is Collins. They're going to let it go out of bounds somewhere around the 45-yard line of Humble. The kicker was Zion Collins. And that should be the end of the 3rd quarter with our score, North Shore Mustangs 35-0. You're watching Legacy Sports Network. Well, they said they lost the wallet. I was checking my back pocket, Carl. You might check yours.
I'm good. How about you? You're good?
I'm good. The only one that takes out of my wallet is my kids and my wife. How about you?
The same.
1st and 10 inside Humble territory. Start the 4th quarter. Let's do a running clock. That appears to be Thomas or someone new. Get my spotter on it.
Chris Thomas.
That is Thomas. He gets about
5 yards.
Monitor went out. I was panicking. I'd really be putting
Picks up 5.
Kenny Mullins to work right now. I think Kenny Mullins had a little mini stroke there. Now it's out again. We're losing connection. 2nd down and 5.
Maryland back.
Maryland looking to go deep. He's got a man right open at the 5. Touchdown! Farrakhan.
40-yard pitch and catch.
No flags on the field. A 40-yard touchdown pass to Mr. Farrakhan, his 3rd of the season, his 1st tonight, correct?
Yes, after his 2 touchdowns against Westfield. Farrakhan now 3 catches, 66 yards.
So, Carl, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different people that have scored. Lots of luck on the player of the game, brought to you by Challenge Office Products.
I'm thinking 6 or 7 players going to be involved.
I'm thinking the North Shore defense, led by Mr. Ross. Who's kicking this one? I believe the kick is the same.
Jorge Campos.
The scholarship offers money to help cover books and tuition for qualifying students.
At J. Jackson Law Offices, we firmly believe in treating our class like family, where dedication to your cause is our promise. So, hey, if hurt or injured in the wreck, please give us a call today.
Rick Blunt, Carl Thies, give me a drive summary a minute, and then I want to talk to you about that Maryland throw.
After North Shore stops them again, forces a punt, North Shore's going to go 45 yards, 2 plays. Maryland to Farrakhan for 40, touchdown play. Jorge Campos' kick is good. North Shore now 42-0, 11:02 left in the contest.
Now, we've scored 2 times in the second half. Maryland's thrown one for his first and ran one for his first. But as Kenny Mullins pointed out, he had great pocket awareness there, Carl, where he came into the pocket, went up, and then had a man wide open. Kicked down to the 10-yard line, up to the 20, to the 30, and I believe that is Baker.
Still going.
Still running. Gets it to the 40. I thought he was down. So did the coach. Sean is out there talking to one of his players, and there's a flag. Maybe that's what I saw around the 27.
On the return, 10-yard penalty from the spot.
So
Looks
instead
like
of being at the 45.
Looked like the spot, the foul was the 27. Is going to move it all the way back to the 17-yard line, 17 or 18-yard line. Going to go back to the 17.
So if I'm doing my math correctly, Humbles had 1 first down the whole second half?
Yes, seven first downs.
And not much yardage. They did have a nice pass play.
1 good pass and 1 good run.
New quarterback, new running back. Ooh, that's a hit out of bounds. That's going to be a flag. So the running back is Busby. I believe the flag's going to be against Dimerson.
Picks up 4 yards before the penalty.
He only hit him about 5 yards out of bounds.
Busby picks up 4. 15-yard mark off against North Shore. North Shore's 8th penalty for 85.
That's too many, right?
That's way too many.
I'm trying to check out who the quarterback is. On our roster sheet, they don't give you nothing but last name, first name, and grade, period. I believe the quarterback is Dean, but I'm not 100% sure.
Busby picked up 5.
No, the quarterback is Zion Collins, senior. So they put Baker in motion. Gonna pass from Collins to Baker. That might get a yard.
Going to go back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for Humble.
How many times do you think Baker's been hit tonight?
Too many.
I mean, he's got to be sore.
He did the same thing last year. They ran him. He played some quarterback last year.
9:58 left in the game. 42-0 is your score. First district game for both teams, dominated by the Mustangs.
Both teams came in 3-0.
Collins hands off to the left side. That is Busby. Going to maybe get 2 yards, 3 yards.
3rd and 8.
North Shore Mustangs football on LSN Sports is a production of Legacy Sports Network and Texas Sports Productions. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Legacy Sports Network is strictly prohibited. Announcers are paid by LSN Sports. He said to read that near the end of the game. We should have done that in the first quarter. So here is going to his left, a haymaker. Double teamed.
Collins just tries to get rid of the ball.
He got rid of it, but threw it into double coverage. Wasn't quite sure how that ball wasn't intercepted. He threw it about 35 yards going across his body. Not a bad little throw. But another punt after getting another first down.
So Collins will stay in to punt.
It looks like another guy back. Kenny Mullins can get a number. It appears to be Tommy Anderson. He's rolling over to kick, and then he kicks away, and he's going to let it bounce, and it's going to hit around the 23 or 24 and go out of bounds. They might spot it at the 25 there. Carl always says they put it up a little.
I was put it on the line.
Well, do we have a third string quarterback we're going to see? Because this is the time we'll see him.
36-yard punt.
I believe that's Maryland back in. Not sure who's in the backfield with him.
8:37 left.
Avon Brown in the game. Avon gets the carry. You can tell it's Avon because he just ducks his head and runs straight forward. He had 5 carries for 26 yards.
Picks up 6. 2nd and 4 for the Mustangs.
I can't call him Choo-Choo, but he sure runs like him. 2nd down, 8:12 left in the game, 42-0. High snap, throws left over here to Andrew Williams. That's his 3rd catch on the year. Another first down for North Shore. That should be 15. Maybe 16, right, Carl?
That is 18.
Man, how did I lose all those? Don't answer that, okay? Just don't answer.
I'm biting my lip.
Yeah, take the 5th. All right. Maryland hands off. Busts through 1 tackle. That's a new back. That's Randolph. Hadrian Randolph, senior. You getting all those substitutions, Carl?
Quickly.
Your sheet is filling up.
Picks up 6, 2nd and 4 for North Shore.
And I believe that's Brown back in the game with him. I'll try to keep a watch. 2nd down and 4. Hands off to Brown, straight off the right side. He's going to spin, drive his legs, picks up a first down to the 47, 48. It's another first down for the Mustangs. 6:52 left. Our player of the game is sponsored by Challenge Office Products, answering your call for dependable service. So in about another 3 minutes, Carl, you better flip a coin or make a decision or consult with Kenny.
I may have to flip it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, you might. Handoff, Brown spins, gets smacked again. That is Terrence Blackshear. I'm going to have to work on Kenny Mullins' signals. I can't tell whether the right hand is the first one or the left one.
He's hit and running.
He's giving me all kind of 4-0, 42 left, right, but who knows?
Picks up 5.
He's tracking it, though. Shotgun. Hands off. He keeps it, throws. And his intended receiver wishes if he was going to throw it to him, he'd throw it a little more down. He's throwing it to Xavier Rangel. Man, we're going deep on the play chart tonight, buddy. 3rd down for Maryland.
North Shore's used 9 different running backs.
Both teams have their timeouts. I think Humble used 1.
Yeah, used 1 right in the first possession.
Still doesn't milk the clock down. Maryland looks to keep it. There's a flag. Maryland is going to get hit 3 or 4 times. Finally tackled by Lolicio, Jalen.
Offsides by the Wildcats. North Shore will get the play back. 5 yards will be another first down.
How many penalties does Humble have?
Humble's 7th penalty for 53.
Well, that's a little more than I thought they had, but North Shore once again has too many penalties. They get in against Atascocita and
Summer Creek.
They're going to be in trouble.
20th first down for North Shore. Moves the ball up to the 42-yard line.
I'm going to quit trying to impress anybody by me keeping up first downs. I'll just defer to athleticsdepartment.com.
That's Avon Brown.
Gains 2. 5:16 left. Stadium's already starting to empty out. Next week, I think it's Thursday, right?
Yes,
We're in
Thursday.
Humboldt playing Kingwood.
Turner Stadium on Wilson Road.
Going left, got a man open, cuts back. Wow, gets to the 35. He's got a headache. That is Williams again. That's his second catch.
Took a big hit.
He might be seeing a few stars. I'm glad they bring him in and let him throw a little.
Picks up 5. Maryland now.
He just got him to jump all side, and
4 of 5 for 62 yards.
now they're finally going to throw the flag. Now he's going to throw across the field. Not a good
out of bounds at the cheerleaders.
I believe that's a free play. That took the ref on the left side about 35 minutes to pull that out of his pocket.
Yeah. Thank goodness the cheerleaders were watching, because that was going to be a headache for one of them.
He did a good job of his
improvising.
He did. He had 3 of them jumping. They only called it against one of them. I believe they ended up calling it against Lolicio again. He's the guy that came in and was part of the triple-decker sandwich.
8th penalty for 58 against Humboldt.
Another first down. Here's a quick toss over to the left side. I believe that's a different receiver. That is going to be Avery Johnson, sophomore. They say he's only 6 foot, but if he weighs more than 125 pounds, he's string bean. He's listed at 175. I just don't believe it. He must be taller than he has on the screen. 3:44 at 2 minutes left, Carl. I'm going to make you give me the player of the game. Sponsored by Challenge Office Products. Looking left. Throws it. I think he was trying to get his receiver to come back, and he was streaking to the end zone.
3rd and 7 for the Mustangs.
Little miscommunication between him and Avery Johnson.
Maryland now 5 of 7 for 65 yards. 3:25 left in our contest. North Shore leads 42-0.
Thanks to Joe Stevens, North Shore Rotary, Adrian Garcia, United Credit Union, all of our sponsors tonight.
Maryland,
I thought he handed off. He faked me out, gets inside, runs out of bounds, and no flag. I thought they might be. Also, Challenge Office Products, Texas GMC Buick. Thank you. And Top Dog Fireworks. Can't forget about Top Dog Fireworks. 3:13, 4th down.
4th and 2. Maryland picks up 5.
Going to let a player get off the field.
Maryland now 31 yards rushing on 7 tries. 4th and 2.
Is that Brown in the backfield with him? Just hand him the rock. They ain't going to tackle him for a loss. Almost jumped off all sides again. There's Brown. Look at that. He just got hit and went forward 3 yards.
Picks up
Avon Brown.
Picks up 3. 22nd first down for the Mustangs.
It's a great first down effort. 2:55 left in the ball game. North Shore up 42-0.
And the Mustangs need one more first down before they can go victory.
we end right after the game. No post-game show tonight. Next week at Turner Stadium, we will have a pregame and postgame show. 2 receivers both sides. Quickly gets it over here on the left side. I believe that's to Johnson. Nope. Check
Williams.
it. That's Williams. Carl, I need the challenge office player of the game, and I'm interested on what you're doing there.
All the defense, and then both the quarterbacks, Caleb Bailey and Caleb Maryland, Caleb show.
So is that like 25 defensive players plus
2 offensive quarterbacks?
That might be a new record for Carl Thies. 27-28 most valuable players of the game. Why not the North Shore defense? How many total yards for Humble?
Not enough.
Not enough. Okay. That means he don't know.
Haven't totaled it yet.
All right. Ooh, Brown fumbles, and it's going to be recovered. That's the first turnover. I believe who was on the carry there?
That was Brown.
Brown, and it was recovered by Teron Hill.
Brown picked up 2 and fumbled the ball, and Hill recovered it.
That's our first turnover tonight, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And if we made them turnover, just a fumble by Ross,
return,
right?
So our player of the game, all the defense, and then quarterbacks both rushed for 1 and threw for 1. Bailey, 8 of 11 for 136. Maryland, 6 of 8 for 68. Maryland had 1 rushing 11-yard touchdown, and Bailey had 1 rushing 2-yard rush.
That's brought to you by athleticsdepartment.com. You can check them out at athleticsdepartment.com. Handoff. I'm going to guess that's Busby.
Busby again.
And Collins is still quarterback, and 1:29 left clock. Well, Carl, North Shore opens up. It's 23-6A defending how many years have they won it in a row? Over 10, right? Their district?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
They lost 1 year. They finished second 1 year.
Yeah, to Atascocita.
Right.
Yep.
Busby picks up 3.
North Shore, 14 undefeated seasons, 77-25 all-time playoff.
Now under 1 minute.
Handoff again to Busby. 20 10-game seasons and 4 state title games in the last 5 years. The Mustangs hoping to repeat some of that success over the next 6-7 weeks until they get into the playoffs again.
30 seconds left.
All right. We have our players of the game. Thank you, Carl, and athleticsdepartment.com and Challenge Office Products. There's a run right up the middle. He might get a first down out of it.
Busby put his head down.
I don't think that was Busby. Yes, it was.
Picks up 8 and another first down. 9th first down for Humble.
That should be the end of the game. 6-5 for Rick Blunt and Carl Thies. We'll see you next Thursday night. Our final score here at Galena Park ISD, North Shore Mustangs 42-0. Thank you for Melvin Harris and the crew upstairs and all that you do for us down here. Thank you to Kenny Mullins, Carl Thies. This is Rick Blunt. God bless you and have a great night. We'll see you next Thursday.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club is the wonderfully marinated and juicy chicken breasts. The marinade actually reminds me of my mother's cooking. You know, marinades, usually they take time, and you can tell that it was put together with love.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.